Yo, what's going on, man? Ben Randm, repping. Shout out Mo as always for having me on. We knew we were going to get served today, but that were atrocious. The platform that I was watching it on, it had Ian Wright on doing the pre, mid and post-match analysis, and he used the term that sums it up. It was a disaster class. You know, you always get the term on masterclass. That was a disaster class. Right, he's absolutely nailed that. And the pain that he feels is the pain that we all feel, man. It's like, you know, what are we to do, man? It's like that starting lineup. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'm in Portsmouth at the moment, here in South Sea, about to hit up a festival. Good time last night, just chilling, you know what I'm saying, man? Like, just enjoying life, yeah? I was actually in Manchester. I DJ in Manchester, come check me, Ben Randm, you know them ones, yeah? And I was actually in Manchester last night, and I was like, yo, I'm getting some good vibes. Like, could we actually, like, turn up and at least, like, cause them some issues, yeah? Cause them some issues where we could get, you know, get a goal or two. Set up this morning, I was up at 6 a.m. to get down here, right? Sorry about the noise, you can hear that, man. That's just train. It is what it is, man. But yeah, set up at 6 a.m. Sun was rising, picturesque scenery. I had a bit of a bev early doors. I'm like, you know what, man? Like, could we? You know, midweek, confidence flowing a bit. At least if we create some chances, let's see how it goes, yeah? First 5 minutes, Odegaard looked the boy. I'm not gonna lie, he looked the boy. I don't even want to class their first goal as an attack, bruv. Like, literally, honestly, like, it was a clearance that Jesus managed to recover, that he somehow obviously got the ball back. Banging ball, to be fair, but that needs to be defended. It needs to be defended. But look, I said the first fan cam that I did for Mo is that I aren't going to have a go at the players, because we know the players aren't good enough. So what took the wind out of my sail and my optimism is seeing that starting lineup, seeing Kolasinac in that back three, yeah. Chambers holding, Kolasinac and Cedric. Let's not get it twisted about Cedric, right? Cedric was offered a 4-year contract after being injured, after we got him on loan. Like, that is the level of incompetence that we're dealing with from our technical director, our manager and our owner, to see that is fit. Now, we're starting games now with players that are inadequate, that aren't good enough, and that is what happens when they aren't good enough. But don't get this twisted, right? Like, as long as we've been Arsenal fans, yeah, City aren't always been that good, so shouldn't be going into these games going, yeah, we're playing City, yeah, we're playing Chelsea. We need to be keeping up appearances, and that's the fact. Is like, this is the true level of how we rate where we're at. It's not just the start of the season, it's these teams that have overtook us and surpassed us into where they are, and us almost allowing it. And like, obviously, I'm guessing you've seen the meme or the quote that's gone around, and it's like, all the players, like, this seems like such a landmark season for signings, and we've spent the most, and yet in the season that we've spent the most, we've put a reserve team of last season out to face the champions, and it's a joke. It is a joke, up and down. Right, you almost also said another thing. It's like, you're telling me, right, we're starting with that back three, back five, back four, whatever it was, yeah? William Saliba has to go on loan because he's not good enough to get into that. Like, why have we signed him, and why is he not around if we are struggling to get our centre-backs? It's just a mess. Bottom, conceded 9, not even looking like scoring. Mate, Edison, goalkeeper for Man City, had more touches outfield than our attacking players. Like, he had more touches on the ball. That says it all. I see 93rd minute start that we haven't even had a shot on target. And yeah, it's City, but I still want to see us turn up. But the way that it just went about it, and yo, you know, I do criticise Xhaka, because I feel that while he's been here, I was speaking to another mate actually, a Leeds fan, and he was going, you know, they've got Phillips, and every team has a sort of player that you play through. You know, you think of City, it's De Bruyne, you think of United, it's Bruno, Chelsea, you know, you've got a few. You probably put Mount in there, but you know, there's ballers that they can play through. Maybe even Jorginho. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool, like, you know, there's ballers in the midfield. Like, you know, if it's Henderson that's dictating it, or is it Fabinho's dictating it? You know what I mean? Like, there's always somebody that can get on the ball. It can settle the pace, dictate the pace. We've had Xhaka for 5, nearly 6 seasons now do that, or however long he's been here. He dictates our pace. That's why we are so slow. You might like him, you might rate him, but you cannot deny that he slows our play down. And if we're to build it around him, if he's the nucleus of what we're doing, then that is the reason that our play is slow. Now, that's why I have beef with Xhaka, right? But what he did today, you can say, yeah, well, he's not been sent off for rare, like, doesn't matter. Once you pull a pin out of a grenade, you know it's going to go off eventually. We know what we've got with Granit Xhaka. That is Granit Xhaka to the T. But to do it in those circumstances, like, he's meant to be a senior. He's been captain past 2 games. And that's what he does. Personally, I'm not going to lie, I thought it was a harsh sending off because it looked like he was going for a yellow and then he went to the red. But even so, don't be giving the referee the opportunity to make a decision like that. I thought Arteta's substitution, like when I saw El Neni on, I was just like, it's like lose 3-0, 5-0, 7-1. I prefer to lose 7-1 or 7-2 and make a fight for it and get some goals, yeah? Why are you taking Saka off? Like, take one of the defenders off. The defence is wank anyway. Like, just go for it. Just think, fuck it. Like, let's just fucking try get our attacking game playing. I know that might get slated in the comments. It is what it is, but we've lost 5-0 with a whimper. I prefer to lose fucking whatever and still have a bit of a go. Do you know what I mean? I feel for those fans that have travelled up there and still applauding at the end. Is this just blind faith or stupidness that we've got within us, yeah? Because we deserve better. Yeah, we can spend the money, but where's it gone? What's it gone on? When you look at that starting 11 today, where's the money gone? So, international breaks here. The only positive I'm going to take from today is that it was a lunchtime kickoff, which we suck at anyway, but a lunchtime kickoff, which means that you can just get on it on the bank holiday sesh. So, I'm down at Victoria's Festival, seeing the streets, chic, royal blood. Going to be at All Points East Festival on Monday for Falls and Caribou. If you're about and you're a gooner, come chat in my ear, man. Because the only way to get through this is to share this pain. But the only thing that I can offer is a proverb that says, through the darkest tunnel comes the brightest light. And that's all I have to hold on to at the moment is blind faith optimism in a proverb that, as bad as this is, it's got to come good somewhere or another. I don't know when, I don't know how, but that's all I can hang myself on at this moment and be like, it can't be like this forever, surely. But you know what, actually, I want to extend this, actually, because what worries me is that we are in a relegation battle, because we're not as good as the teams that are up there, but we've got as much fight as the teams that are down there, and that's what worries me. If we go to Brighton away, or Newcastle away, or Burnley away, and they get a goal early doors, have we got enough about us to keep... Like, we're the only team that concede and capitulates, never look like getting back into a game. So it is worrying times. It's very, very, very worrying times. I'm going to be at the Norwich game. I'm going to be at the Burnley game. Come hit me up, Ben Random. Shout out Mo as always. I feel your pain, man. Like, unfortunately, Arsenal and us, we're lobsters, man. It is what it is. But let's just enjoy the break of what we have. Odegaard looked good. KT, always a positive. I just pray, this is the thing, what we're building for. Why are we building for future, right? If these players are going to get annoyed and frustrated at what we're doing and then they're going to bounce. Like, just... It's in tatters, mate. It's in tatters. It's in tatters. Have a good bank holiday. Peace and light to you and yours. Don't let the football ruin your weekend, man. We will get it back some way, shape or form. Don't let it ruin it, man. Enjoy the weather, enjoy the friends, enjoy being the freedomness of outside, man. We'll get where we need to. Reconvened after the national break. Peace and light, bless.